Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Rokh. We have a dead body here, and it's not just any body, it is the body of Kevin. This is from our little exploration slash not being able to craft water fast enough slash we decided to test out the death scenarios and what happened, how long it would take you to actually die. And here we are. We are still here. This is the whole next day. We're still here. I don't know if this body will be here forever, but I'm kind of thinking it says interaction failed, but I'm almost thinking it could be a storage container for us if we can access it again. If you could die in your own house, you could be a storage box. I don't know how long it'll last there for, but hey, I'm not opposed to it. It's cheaper to probably die and make new copies of myself versus, making a lot of storage boxes. But one of the other things we wanted to see, and we were talking about yesterday, was we were mining the iron over here. I wanted to see if it showed back up. Ooh, I do see iron. Look at there. So it did. It came back. Perfect. So we can actually harvest some more of this stuff. Because so far, we're going to try to build everything out of iron as much as possible. We're going to have so much that we're going to have issues holding it all. But that's okay. Ooh, that seems really loud. Hold on a second here. Alright, hopefully that's better for everyone's ears. Maybe just a little bit less. Hopefully. I hope that'll work good. Because I don't want it to be earth-shattering loud. We're just harvesting materials. There we go. Let's try that. We'll leave it at that. So, definitely happy to have this resource back. It'll be the one that we're going to try to build a majority of our stuff out of. It was a bit of a good experiment yesterday harvesting it and then having it disappear, and now it finally came back. We'll definitely be visiting this place often just for that valuable resource to try to craft all of our tools out of. And the reason we want to do it all out of that is for this. Oop, hydration warning. Oh, this is the thing. We do not have any water still yet. I have not had the opportunity to craft any. As far as I'm aware, I don't have any that I've collected. So we're going to soon be having an issue with that. Let's see. I need to make some more boxes. Oops, not objectives. Inventory. Soldering iron. As far as I know, this is where I make my storage boxes out of. I need more space. And more space for all the stuff we're crafting. Rivet gun, actually, is where it is, if I remember correctly. Let's take a look. Rivet gun. And am I wrong? Am I right? I seem to be wrong. Where the heck is the storage box building? The soldering iron? I swear we just looked in the soldering iron. It made sense, like a soldering iron to soldering the sides of the boxes together. No. And then I was thinking, well, the rivet gun to, stick and screw everything together. Nope. The welder to weld everything together? I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, I'm thinking, man, that's a little bit of a higher tool. Cryo cooler. That sounds cool. So I do not see it here either. Okay, is it the emergency assembly tool? That's my next guess, because it wasn't really high up. Here we go, storage chests. So we need medium box and the hinge. Okay, so we have some of those materials. The reason that I'm already going, do I have storage space, is because I don't know if I can realistically make water fast enough to keep going. I've been playing around with the wiring stuff this morning, and I'm crashing the server constantly. But I do appreciate everyone that's coming out to watch the episodes. We had a lot of fun yesterday. We had a ton of people online watching, participating. Oh, we still do have a box right here. And it's empty. Ooh, look at that. We actually have some space available. So we could use that if we need to. So we really need to create water badly. We have our tool to do that, but it is broken. So we need to make this right here. Let's see if we can get it. I know we started working on it yesterday, but we crashed the server with a few different things and we died. And that definitely made it a little bit more difficult. So we need 2 wire. It'd be nice to actually double this, but I'm not really that worried about it. I just want to try to make all of it right now. A small tank and a 2H case. Okay, if we can make all that out of iron, we can repair it easy enough. There's my mouse, the soldering iron, and the hammer for those things. Okay, so pull up the soldering iron. We wrote down, yes, a small case. Tank. Soldering iron. There's the 2H case. Okay, and then we need the small tank. So we need 3 small sheets. And then for the 2H case, we need 2 handles. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 small sheets. Okay, that shouldn't be that bad to actually do. So let's pull this up. Danger alert. I know, I'm trying as fast as I can. Small sheets. I'm gonna make 9. 9 and out of iron. Craft it. It's not the materials that are so hard, it's just the time involved. And then we got to make sure we have water. Hopefully we'll have some, or we can go run down and grab some real quick. So while that's, well, we can't use the hammer for anything else now. We could use the soldering iron. I think there's something to craft, but we pretty much need it all in here. So we got the sheets. I need 2 handles next. Handles here, there. So 2 handles. Go, go, go. We're fighting the clock. 2 handles out of iron. Yes. Just 2, yes. And then we need a coil as well. And 2 wires. Oh, oxygen is running low as well. We have oxygen, but I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the other. Just a coil. Craft. Quick, quick, quick. I hope we'll make it. I don't want to die, but it might happen. Okay, so that's 2 wires, a coil. We'll have the stuff for the small tank. And the 2H case is going to be the next kind of unknown item. I think we have a majority of the stuff there. Let's see here. Alright, quick. It's going to take longer than I want to put all these in this area. Where's the small sheets? Here's our small iron sheets. Yes, I got to put one in each and every one. Okay, craft the case. We're making pretty good progress. Okay, so 2H case, done. Small tank is next. It's right here. Where's our handles? Did we use all of our handles? Or did we craft them? I don't think. That did take handles. And then the small tank takes 2 handles. Oh no! Fail! 2 small handles or just handles? I think it's just 2 handles. So let's put those in there real quick. 2, yes. Craft those fast. I don't want to die. So once again, appreciate everyone for coming out. It was a great episode yesterday. You know, I can't get to the wiring, which is going to make it so we're going to have to go get resources further away. for even the energy. I do have a bunch of batteries though, so that will help. Oh look, now of course when I'm selected on the tank, it just needs the sheets. So it was kind of a waste. Oh well. We'll have extra handles because I would like to make another one eventually. Okay, so we got that, we got that. So we got our two things, we got everything. We should have everything to make it real fast. So back into the assembly tool. There we are, that's what we want. Oh man, we might make this happen. Then we just got to go harvest the rest of the water. Yes, just one. One. Now, portable. Yep, that should be exactly what we want. Craft it. And we can also craft oxygen out of this as well. So if we needed to, we can do that. But we have oxygen. So our inventory, we really want to swap this out. Inventory. I need pick. There's a pick. It's a damaged pick though. Not sure why it's damaged so much. Put the pick in there. It's just an iron, which we have tons of, so we can repair it easily. Are we going to cut the clock? I think we're going to make it. We're going to make it. Alright, now, oxygen is in one of these boxes. There it is. Just, can we go like that? Yes. Leave the rest of it in there. Okay, now we have our machine as well. Here it is. Put it there. Now, we got to go collect water real fast. Oh, I think we're full on weight too. We're getting close. Alright, all we got to do though is get down there, start harvesting some, and we'll be set. We're going to have to worry about power soon. We have a little bit more power in the actual battery charging station up there, but it's not repairing at all. It's just, it's not getting power. I even swapped around some stuff earlier, and as far as I could tell, it still wasn't working. So we'll try it, but I'm not too sure that we're going to get it working this episode. Because every time I do pick up, even I was able to pick up the first time like 5 or 6 wires, it crashed the server, and the server totally restarted and disappeared for a good while, and I couldn't get back in for a good amount of time. And that's no fun. 2, 4, 6, 8. Come on, go one more. 8. Yes, craft it. Let's see what 4 things of water will get us. We'll take down a bar each time. 1, 2, yeah, looks like a bar each time. 3. So fast, the wear and tear on stuff. Ooh, that one took down 2 bars. Alright, let's just make another. It would be smart to probably sit here and craft a ton of water just to have in a storage box. 5. I'm not dying. 40, 50, 60, 70. I think it did 30. Okay, perfect. 25 per. But we just used almost all that we made. Alright. Power is now running low. Food? I had some mint cake on me. I know. Cake for breakfast. It's delicious. Do we have any other? Oh, dried mangoes. You know, we might as well set it off with some dried mangoes. Oh yeah, delicious. Radiation's low, so I'm not even worried about my radiation pill. Until I get up to like 60, I'm not even bothering. So, back to the important work at hand here. If I can get back to the important work at hand here. Let's look away. Come back. There we go. It magically is working again. I don't know why that worked, but it was just my best idea. Was to step away, come back to it, and it seemed to have done the job. So we're gonna harvest all this, break our pickaxe, repair as much stuff as possible, I do not think I have a wrench that is made out of iron fully. This one, yeah, it's just out of other resources. Let's put this here. Oops. I hate that. Click off of it. Now my mouse has kind of like disappeared. There we go. There we are. Repair. Thank you. Now, should we just repair this? Yeah, let's just do it. We made everything out of iron, so it should be simple and easy. Oh, that feels so nice. And this, also out of iron. It's giving us a warning. Power is running low. Oh, that's so nice. So, we still have tons of iron. The next thing we really need to make is a welder. I think the soldering iron. Oh, that's stupid. That sort of a thing is what Ark was doing originally at the very beginning. Every time you'd want to look at something, it would show it way off the screen. You couldn't even see it. Hopefully they figure that one out and get it fixed, because it's pretty annoying. We don't really want that. We want everything to work perfectly. Alright, it is getting nighttime. We're seeing the beautiful stars and planets. And of course my name Kevin, just putting it up there. You know, it's great to have it. Let's get back to some water. Oh, okay, walk away, walk back. There we are. You know, we're going to find some neat little tips and tricks like that all the time. Am I really? Dang it. Running into problems with weight. How much water did we harvest? Another 1,000. We're running low on battery. Give us 5. 4. Give us 4. If we can do 4 more, that'll be great. Craft it. Minimize I. Swap out batteries. Perfect. 100%. We're loving it. Now, question is, as we're crafting our water, we're not reducing any weight, are we? We're going from a heavy material, and I would figure that we would convert it into drinking water, and it would be lighter, but it's not. And I don't really want to ditch anything. But look at the speed at which you walk. We're not even overweight. We're just right near it. This is the speed. We cannot sprint. We cannot do anything. This is, we can jump. We can fly. I don't think it really gains us anything though. Can we jump sideways and gain a little faster? I don't know. That kind of looks pretty good actually. It's hard to say with the up and down motion. Oh. And there's not like we can drop stuff on the ground and leave it there to come back to it. If we drop stuff on the ground, we just delete it. It disappears forever. This water's gonna have to go. Yep. Okay, we can at least move. See, it's just gone. Like, it should at least turn into a bag or into a box or something for a little while, I would think. Resources in their raw state should just not disappear when you drop them on the ground. Alright. Trying to think what is next. I feel like we're making progress and life's getting easy. I have 6 things of water that I can drink. That's a good feeling. Alright. We have a pretty much maxed out bench here. This is mostly iron, but not all iron. We could ditch that one. Ditch it. Yep. Be gone. Be gone. Some more oxygen. Let's just fill up. It's kind of nice. You can just pull it out of the box like that. Let's put these in here. I don't really need them or want them maybe at this point, but it could be useful. Let's see. Can we transfer like 3 things of water? 3? Nope. Doesn't like the weight. Can we transfer 2 things of water? Yes. Okay, so there we go. Pretty close to the max weight there. Oh, here's tons of weight capacity. So let's put over here another 2. I know I should probably keep it all together, but I'm not. It's just what it is at this point. Alright, we need to go charge batteries eventually. Let's put all the magnesium in here. And these handles, we don't need them exactly. So the welder is the next item that I really want to work on. And if I remember right, it's a little bit more advanced, but it's not a big deal. We're going to need it. We're going to need it big time. Is it in here? Nope. It's in the assembly tool. It's the assembly tool where we make the welder, crowbar, hammer, pickaxe. See, we can make the pickaxe, hammer, wrench, crowbar, everything in here. So we don't really need the original emergency tool. There's a sledgehammer. There's a portable smelter. Tile mold we made. The rivet gun we made. Door, portable recycler, storage chest. I do not see. See how it says soldering iron? I thought we looked in the soldering iron. Put that down there. Put the rivet gun down there. And that should be the items. 4. That's just that stuff. 3. Welder. There it is. So there's our welder. It doesn't say portable welder. It just says welder. But I'm guessing that's our item. So soldering gun, soldering iron, drill, portable drill. We've made this before, so we had to use a portable drill. I wonder why it says crafted by the drill, and then this one says crafted by the portable drill. Oh, portable drill or drill. Interesting. That we can make easily. Crafted by a welder when used as an ingredient in the ranged weapon, it will increase aim accuracy. Huh, weird. So there's our stock. That's really odd. Maybe it's not for a gun like I was thinking it was. Maybe it's just for controlling my tool better. That sounded a little bit off. Crafted by a welder when used as an ingredient in the ranged weapon, it will increase accuracy. So we have a welder, which is going to help us. We're going to need the drill. So I'm going to grab my notepad here. I'm just trying to think if I use the welder and if I can make some of those other tool options, maybe it'll make my welder a bit better. So we need a 1H case. We need a small tank. We need a small compressor. We need a medium tube and 1 coil. And then we want to look into a stock and possibly a stabilizer. Because if we can make these better, they should last us longer, which we use the welder for a ton of stuff. So let's just take a look at this real quick, because this one's gonna be broken soon. If we make a stabilizer or a stock, we have the insulator stuck in there. So this is with a small rod and a handle. We made a handle already. Ooh, that's made with a welder. Dampener. So the dampener, I'm guessing, is just going to add more complexity. Yes. But the stock, or the stabilizer, this we could do. We just need a small rod, which should be easy to make. So we will make a small rod right here. And my iron, let's put it up higher, because we're going to be using it all the time. Look at that. Just by moving it, it popped up the carried weight sign. Small rod, craft. I'm sure there's going to be lots of other stuff that we're going to need, but let's just start with these items. And we'll go from there. So, small rod. And I think we put away our handles. And number 2. Yes. Just give me one of those. Give me a handle. Okay, so we're on the stabilizer, right? Craft that. It'll be nice to have a new welder that's fully out of iron. We can repair easily. Oh, there we broke it. 100%. It's done. Okay, so this is the no turning back. Hopefully we don't need the welder for anything else. Okay, so I'm going to mark those things off my list. Go back to the hammer. Should we check out the soldering tool? Because we need the H1 case. There's the 2H. Here's the 1H case. So this is, oh, we need another handle, which is cool because we made one. I knew I should have probably just grabbed it. Grab it. Okay. So we need new list, 4 small sheets. 4 small sheets. Okay, so we'll work on that. We can just put this handle in here and it'll be ready to go. We didn't make extra sheets as far as I'm aware. Let's move these up just so everything will kind of be a little bit better organized. It's a monotonous process. Oh my goodness. We got more in here than I expected. Come on, go up. Go up. Anything else? Whoa, we got lots of inventory. There, put that there. Alright, all nice and neat and tidy. Okay, so we got that. We'll make our 4 sheets. Now, a small tank. I see medium tank. There's your small tank. Pull that out, I guess. We need 3 more. So 4, 7. So 3 more small sheets. And the compressor. The drill. That's what it said. We need the drill. And we do have it in our inventory. So let's put it here. Is that all I need out of here? Compressor, tube, coil. The tube, the coil, everything, that'll be easy stuff. So, the drill. Open. The drill is where we're going to make the compressor. We need a small. We need a sphere crafted by the hammer. Okay. And it needs to be a hardness that is less than or equal to 6. I don't think we can make that out of iron. Oh no. That might defeat our whole entire, like, goal. What is iron? Hardness. 3. Okay. Less than or equal. So that'll work. So can I just put it in here? No, I need a small sphere. So I need a small sphere. So let's go to the hammer. And a small sphere. Here it is. Now it's a medium sphere. Oof, almost did that. And which one need to craft 1. And then we need 7 small sheets. Before we do that, we need a coil. There it is. Just one. Just one. 1 coil. And we're at the monotonous part, but the overall final product here, I feel it's going to be amazing, and it's going to help our life greatly at this point. Okay, so we got the coil. We need a medium tube. Medium tube. Interesting. I don't see tube here. So, how do I do that? Is it in here? Here it is. Which I need a medium rod. Okay. Thanks for that whole explanation. So, a medium tube is made from a medium rod. Let's make this complicated. Let's make this work. Ability of greater than 5. Yeah. Are we lagging? Looking at the power. Oh, connection server's lost. Hopefully this will be a short one. Man, I really want to get this new full iron welder, because to make a lot of the other stuff, to get the roll bender and all that, we need a welder really badly. We just broke ours making that last little tool. So if we can get all this stuff together to make a new iron welder, we're collecting iron like crazy because our neighbor has that nice deposit that respawns next to his base, and it's a great resource. We can take advantage of it completely and have really good tools. And they seem to last a bit longer, which is nice. So, with a welder that has 60 items to craft out of it, it's worth our while to make a higher quality item, and then we can use it as long as possible. And since it's just going to all be out of iron, we won't have to try to worry about the 10 different items that we made it out of to go harvest to repair it. It'll just be one simple item, repair, done. Now I just need to select all items to repair. So hopefully it should just take a second here for the server to pop back up. I'm not really sure why it crashed there. Likely it was not because of anything I did specifically. I felt bad actually earlier. I saw there was one other guy on the server and he was messing around, and I didn't really think about the wiring issue and that you always crash the server when you're playing with wires. And I crashed the server the first time, and it still didn't really realize and recognize to me that that's probably what crashed the server. Oh, see, the server is down completely. So he could have crashed the server. Could have been something else that happened. I did that. You were playing around with wires and you crashed the server. Or you're on server 29 and you just crashed it now. I felt bad for him though, because I totally crashed the server. It disappeared from the server list. Yeah. And it really stinks because I need to repair my wiring. I want to have the ability to charge everything. You're working on wires. Yep. I know. It's just kind of the life of it all. We all need to work on wires, and unfortunately, it makes the server crash super easily. I wish it was not the case because I need to repair my setup. Are you getting power at all to your battery charging station? Is it working? Because mine's not working. I don't know what changed. Something changed, and I cannot get power to my battery charger now. It was working perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden one day it just stopped working. And I didn't even notice. It was my viewers that noticed for me. At least I have a plethora of batteries, but just going over to walk and charge them all up it's just time consuming. And I don't want to spend all that time just walking over. I got things to try to build and do. At least that's my hope. Yeah, I gave up on wires because the first time I picked up, I think it was 4 items or 5 items. I tried to pick up those wires and it crashed the server. And then the next time I just picked up one wire and it crashed the server right away. So I figured, especially while I'm trying to record and show other people some of the game, it's not worth me trying to play with wiring because it's just not going to work. And unfortunately, wiring is a huge part of this game. I think if you're placing wires, it's not bad. It's picking them up is the bad part. So maybe just do like everyone else has done and you do a big ugly grid of wires everywhere. For now, it works. I know that some people were talking about yesterday how with wire grids that you can lose power. with maybe the more wires you place. I don't know if that is 100% true. I don't know if that's how they designed it. Obviously, I'm not a creator or engineer in this game. It's something where that I think they just, per whatever wire type you use, they drop down the wire, overall load level automatically. Rerouting the wires, you need to check your capacity if they surpass the limit. For example, magnesium wires can hold 800. Anything higher breaks your wire down. Yeah, I'll have to look. Yeah, I did build wires out of a few different materials, and that might be my problem. I was definitely thinking of fixing that, but at this point, just touching wires crashes the server, so I'm not too interested in spending time messing with the wiring. I just want to have a new fancy welder so I can try to maybe craft a few other tools. And then off camera possibly is the best time to mess with some wires and crash the server a million times. Unfortunately, I was hoping that they might do an update in the next couple days, but if they are observing the holiday, they definitely could be out of the office and they're not really doing anything this weekend. So that might set everything back a few days for potential updates, changes, fixes that we would all like to see and hope would work. The life of an early access game. But overall, it's not bad. Definitely enjoying it. I feel like building all these tools out of iron is giving me a lot more satisfaction than I ever expected. Copper and gold hold some of the highest on conduction. Yeah, I did get some copper the other day. I'm not sure if I saw gold. But to do that, gotta hike up the hill. It's a long trip. So server's still not showing up. We can blame Black Rabbit for crashing the server and making it not work this time. He was playing with wiring, trying to get things figured out. Hey, actually thinking about it, I think our neighbor had power last time I checked. I guess we should just go over to his house and try charging our batteries off of his system because he hasn't shown up for a while. I guess we should ask Black Rabbit where he's building at, if he's close to us or not. I don't know if you're my neighbor or if someone else is my neighbor. If you're my neighbor, I guess I'm seeking permission to charge my batteries up. But if you're not, then I'm just gonna borrow some power. It'll recharge. It's solar power. It's free. At least that's the gimmick that everyone that comes to your door trying to sell you solar does. At least here in Utah, because we're a pretty sunny state, they always come to the door and first things they say is, "I'm not trying to sell you anything. It's free." Yeah, it's not free. We should know by now, just playing Rokh, it's a lot of effort and time investment to get solar. And after that, it still costs you money because you gotta have to repair stuff and work on it all. So hopefully the server should, it likely will just show up here this next time. No, it didn't even show up. Man, that was a heavy duty crash. What I always find funny about the crashes is that each time we crash, it flings us out of our building and we end up down on the ground below. Usually a ways away. I have a mega base on server 25 and 14 has most of the tools. So you have multiple bases on different servers. Yeah, I thought about trying, bases on other servers, but at this point, you know, 29 didn't have very many people on it, which I actually thought would probably be the best for me trying to record some, videos for people and show stuff. And I wouldn't have to worry about others taking resources and all that. So far, it's been really good, but I sometimes I just can't even get the servers to stay up and work fine for myself while playing. So I think I started out originally on 17, and I just started out quickly on there, and then quickly, just I pretty much just went around and looked around, checked out areas, but at this point, kind of committed to server 29 for a while. I am amazed that there are not that many people that actually play the game, and overall servers are quite empty. I do wonder if a lot of that is because of all the crashes. It is driving people away just because they can't actually get on and do anything. You can use my base in server 14 if you would like. Same zone where your base is on 29. Yeah, that's all good. Just trying to keep things going here. Trying to keep things going here and waiting for servers to come back up. It seems amazing. There's at least a server, so the next time if we wait probably just a couple minutes, it will refresh fully and it'll actually show up. We know that it's just restarting because it's grayed out there, so it should come up soon. I mean, it's hard to think that I started the stream already today. It says 41 minutes ago. So how long you started this? I've crafted a couple different little tools. I'm working on this welder, and I'm pretty close to crafting it. We've harvested some resources, made water. I haven't really accomplished that much, and it's been a fair amount of time. So definitely it takes a long time to do everything. But the satisfaction of crafting and getting more water that we haven't been able to have, and trying to kind of progress things along and make everything out of iron at this point is making it really nice that we should make things faster in the future. And hopefully it won't take so long and we can just have everything at our fingertips, or at least close. We are going to need to at some point probably find another kind of iron node if we make everything out of iron, just to stock up on it like crazy. My next idea is that we have the tin resource down there, and there's like 4 nodes of tin. So I might go down there and hit that up heavily, because tin is also a great resource. It has a lot of properties that are good, similar to the iron, and we have like 4 nodes of it down there. If I was wanting to redo my base right away, I'd probably either build down there or up on top where we have seen all the red resources at. I really do like that area by that antenna area, that's up on top of the cliff. So it would be tough for me not to go up there. But definitely still like the area. Want to continue kind of filling out this base. I don't plan to stay here forever. If I get to the point where it's getting a little boring, I might start maybe like a season 2 and build at a different location. For tiles on buildings, I use iron tiles as inner core and outer layer lead to drop the rads down. While in the building, iron has 14 psi for air pressure. Oh, nice. Uh-oh. That is weird. It is wanting me to select a new spawning area, like I died. That is really weird. I'm gonna cancel out. I feel bad for everyone because it's gonna make me reload the server list again. But if I have to select a new character and such, I prefer just to load back into my old body and not be having corpses all over the place. But I'm hoping that I don't have to select a new character. I'm not sure why it would be saying that. I don't think I died. Everything was looking pretty good. Go 14 on E2. Yeah, I'm just trying to get back on the server here. I just saw that it possibly had some issues. I might check out maybe your building some other day, but for now I'm just trying to. I want to finish my welder. It's my task of the day. If I finish the welder, then hopefully I can finish some other projects here. I'm concerned that maybe my player is disappeared or that something happened while I just stepped away. Um, I don't think an asteroid would have killed me. I mean, it's definitely possible. We could have fell into the earth. We could have had a lot of stuff happen. So I just hope it'll come back up here in a second. All right, let's see what happens. Maybe the server's disappeared again. Nope, it's here. Let's do this. Hopefully, it does not ask me. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, okay. We just loaded right in that time. See, I don't know what was different. That's weird. What's he gonna say? I didn't have an issue. As far as I'm aware, I'm alive. I'm well. I made water. I'm in a building. Well, I was. I guarantee it'll kick me out below my building. Ooh, I hear all sorts of stuff going on. We could have been hit by a meteorite. That's always possible. I do dislike the load-in time and knowing that right now I am starving. I'm using power. I'm using water. I'm using all my resources, and I could die from the meteorites falling around me. Oh wow, we actually landed back in the building. That's amazing, because usually when we crash, we land up down there. Cool. Okay. Now, did we go backwards at all or anything? I'm not really, as always, I've kind of lost track of what we were doing 100%. Things are not well organized anymore. And our welder, oh, we backed up because our welder's back. Yeah, we crashed the server. Oh, if that was you, Black Rabbit, you crashed the server big time. Yep, you definitely broke it. But we'll try to get everything back together here. As long as you don't get back on and play with the power right away, we might survive. Definitely backed it up. I have noticed it's done that a few times. Usually they're not super big, but that one definitely was a bit more. So all that progress we just made is null. All right. We still have. Did we make these handles? Yes, we do have these handles, which I know I need now. And we can go back into here. So the first thing I remember, I need a medium rod, which would be made into a medium tube. Why do I remember that item? Just because it was kind of the craft 1 to craft 2. Now, a coil as well. Just trying to do as much of this as I can off of memory. I need 4 small sheets, and then I needed 7 small sheets. 7 small sheets. Cancel. We need 7. Yep. Which means we want to put in about 9. 9, sure. We have a lot of iron. Eventually, I'd like to craft 2 of these, but if we can repair it super easily, there should be no reason to have multiples. Except for picks, where they burn out really fast. And some of our other repair tools and stuff. Because I'm thinking for like the repair wrench, we should have multiples of those for one to repair the other. It's kind of an odd thought, but it's what we'll need. Okay, so we got that, we got that. We needed a sphere. Was it a small sphere? I'm pretty sure it's a small sphere. So let's do that too. I'm trying to remember off of memory here. Okay, can I think of anything else? I cannot. So I'm going to say that's a majority of some of our stuff. All right. We needed the drill for a couple items. Put that in there. And then the welder for another item. The welder's item, I don't really remember. It was the stabilizer. We needed just the handle and the rod. Ooh, a small rod. Okay. That I don't think I have. So we're going to have to go back. I knew I would forget something. I feel pretty good though. I made way more of the items than I thought I could remember. We still need that 1H case item. Alright. Let's see. Do we have anything else here? Not that I'm noticing. Okay. So does that mean we need an extra handle? Or is that just the handle that we needed? I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. One way or another. Craft it. So there's our stabilizer. Alright. And the drill was making the tube. Okay, that's our medium rod. There it is. Craft. Leave that. Cancel. Maybe actually I do want to delete that. NV. Yeah, we don't want that in there. Is that gonna like overweight us? No? Okay, craft. I don't know where we got all that from. I guess we've had that in there for quite a while. It is really weird how you can leave materials in some crafting tools and totally just forget about it. Oh yeah, I need this small compressor, which I need the sphere for. Okay, I think we made the sphere. Yeah, right there. So we should be able to put that in there to make the compressor. See, I did remember a few items. Wow, this takes a while to craft. Come on, let's do it. You can do it. One more item to go. There you go. Craft that one as well. All right. I feel that we're getting close. 4. Is it in here that we make the tank? All right. Rivet gun. I think it was with there's the welder. Okay, so let's, the H1 case. That is in the soldering iron, which is there, I'm pretty sure. 4. H1 case, here it is. All right, we should have everything to make this. I think we're doing good. Sheets, just one. Just one. Excuse my phone. Some things are going on. Not sure what it is. I'm sure you guys could just barely hear it. Just some junk. All right, there's our 1H case. Our small tank's another thing that we need to make. Ooh, is that? No, that doesn't take a handle. I think that just takes sheets. Let's take a look. Okay, perfect. We can just put the sheets in here. All right, craft. And we got the compressor, and we got the medium tube. Did we make a coil? Yes, we do. We have a coil. I think we have everything to make it. All right, let's go back and... Seems like it was not. No, it isn't here. Okay, so the stabilizer use time. So that'll craft stuff faster, it looks like, which is good. So compressor. Now it's just to put all the pieces together and see if we're short anything. Stabilizer, tube, tank. Oh, the stock would be nice, but we're broken. We can't make another stock. It's out of all sorts. Magnesiums. I mean, we probably honestly could, but I'm not worried about it. This one will be nice. The durability loss will be less, obviously, if it was out of a full one, but For now, we're going to have a new super welder, portable evaporator, assembly tool. Just wondering what else I should be looking at here to craft sooner than later. All right. Now, the question is, should we delete this thing? I don't know. I kind of feel like we should store it in a box just in case we need it later for something. Of course, finding a box we can put it in is going to be a pain. And then if we carry it around, we could cause more problems. So this is my next item that I'm thinking I really want to build a wrench out of iron. If we build a wrench, we will be set for a long time. 2 actually would be even better. So 4? No. Where 5? It's like there's one item here. I guess it's the assembly tool. So that's our soldering iron. Assembly tool. Is it the assembly tool or the welder? Let's take a look at the welder. Nope. There's something else that I thought could build everything, but I'm guessing wrong. So, assembly tools it is. And we'll probably need a lot of this stuff. So, let's just take a look real quick again. 3. Nope. 4. Nope. 5. There we are. So, our wrench for repairing. Small rod, medium rod, and small spike. Okay. This is the next thing we want to make. And I want to make 2 of these. So, small rod, medium rod, and small spike. And there is a nice cog, which we make on a lathe, which is another tool we're going to have to look into. That'll be nice. I think we could... I know we have one of our items that is set up for the actual lathe, but exactly what we need, we'll have to figure it out. So, small rod, we're already here. We want to make double of these. Yes. Craft 2. The durability is looking good on everything. It's lasting a long time. Excited to use the welder. Want to finish getting stuff together for making the roll bender. We might actually someday make it. Might make it today. Who knows? We could get close. Medium rod. There it is. 2. If we can get close to making it today, that would be amazing. If we actually make it today, it would be pretty amazing too. But we've kind of been at this point where we've needed to craft and make some of this new stuff for a while, so this is just part of it. Once we get this done, though, we shouldn't have to do it too quickly again. Oh, no, not infinity! Oh, it's not what I wanted. Oh. I don't know how to turn it off of infinity. $40. Now I got to do the math. Craft. Infinity is nice at times when you're crafting big bulk items, but most of the time we're not. Alright, back to 5. Alright, here we are. Man, we're getting so many nice tools. It's going to be excellent. No, I want all of it. The rods, spikes, small rods. There we go. Craft. Is that tool wearing out pretty quick? I think this one's just a base level, though. We didn't make it. Nope, we didn't make it. We just grabbed a couple materials, threw it together, because we have a lot of materials. All right. We are loaded now with lots of crafting tools, with everything. I'm going to put away a couple items real quick. And I think we're just going to use this storage box that's still sitting here. This envy we do not need. Anything that also is just going to be junk, we're going to get rid of 2. Do we have another wrench? Or we just had that one? Okay. We could put one of the other wrenches in here because we shouldn't need it too quickly. Of course, we could definitely forget that it's in here. Crowbar. That's just a normal crowbar, isn't it? Yeah. We'll keep it on us. I don't really want to try to delete too many things right now. Get this out of here. Solder irons, the sheets, insulators. We have our wrench in case we need to repair stuff. The portable drill, we have not made a new one of those yet. And there are the items that we need for it. So we might do a portable drill. I know we just repaired that one, so it should actually last a while. So we might just go till we burn it out. I know, it might be counter. Oh, wait. Is that powered? Hold on. Hold the phone. No, it's not. I was going to say, it looked good. Usually it seems like when tools, like this one, you can kind of tell it's got some stuff on the sides. I mean, I've seen it before. I think it glows green, though, when it's powered. But it just almost looked like it was powered for some reason. Alright, so this is our roll bender. Eventually, we're going to make it right here. We have a welder done now, so we can repair that. We can make that welder, 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 utility knife, utility knife, utility knife, the welder, and the welder. So, this is the ultimate goal. We need a machine casing. Power socket. A wheel, a medium wheel, and a medium power socket. A large axle. Haven't made any axles yet. A medium axle. And another medium axle. Okay, so two medium axles. And if we can, a heat element or filament and a medium motor. So we're either going to get into more items that we cannot craft at some point, or we'll be able to craft a lot of this. So let's just start at the top, the machine casing. I'm pretty sure it's in here. We just need to find it. There's our heat element. Now this, if I remember right, see, I need the roll bender for the heat element. So it's just an optional thing. Okay. But also at the same time, so we won't be able to make that the heat element. The motor, if we can make the motor, what will it give us? Use time. That's the quality time, that's the use time. Okay. So we could look at the motor. So the casing is in the welder. So they're all in the welder, if I remember right, except for the utility knife. Utility knife and welder. Okay. So, look at our welder. Machine casing, is it down at the bottom? There it is. Okay. The lists go on forever. Need a new piece of paper. So, we need 4 medium sheets and 2 medium rods. Okay, that's simple. We need a power socket. We need a medium box and a small ring and 1 wire. Small ring is made out of the drill. That's made from the soldering iron. Okay. We also needed axles, which were out of the other item. Power socket. The wheel is here. There it is. Wheel. A disc, hammer, utility knife, drill. Okay, so for this we need a medium ring, a medium axle, which is funny because we need to already make another medium axle. So we're now the more and a medium disc. And the axle's made out of the utility knife as well. Okay. Is that everything out of here? Power socket, medium wheel, axle. The axle's in here. I thought they were in the other. Wheels, motors. There's the motor, I guess. We're going to have to make, or look at the motor, but we want a medium motor. Medium motor. Box, welder, hammer, and drill. Okay. So another medium box. This actually is the item that I'm wondering about. The medium rotor. By the metal press. Aha. So I don't think it's really going to be that possible to make the motor. I don't think it's something we want to worry about. Power's running low. Oxygen's running low. Dang it. We're trying to craft here. Trying to make progress. Oxygen. And drinking water. We could use one. Now if we swap it right back here, it didn't put this. That's weird that it swapped the one back but didn't swap the other. Alright, now battery. Here's a suit battery. Put it in here. Now swap it. 80%. Okay. So we're definitely going to have to make a run for battery power eventually, sooner or later. Let's put these back. Soldering iron. But let's go ahead and see what else we can just craft for the time being. So I need a medium box, and I needed just one medium box, or what? I need a lot of medium sheets already. So this is 3 more medium sheets. I'm thinking I want to make a couple boxes. So this is 3 sheets. Medium. The small ring. Not here. The ring. I thought the ring was here. The axle. Oh, this is a soldering tool. I want the utility knife. That's my problem. Where is utility knife? Maybe we haven't made a utility knife. That might be the next item that we actually need to craft and work on. Is a utility knife. I thought we had a couple of them. Did I put them in the other box over here? Let's go take a look. No. What does it take to make the utility knife? Is it in here? Utility knife. Here it is. Handle, blade. Handle and a blade. So not anything super expensive or crazy. So let's make one of these real quick. Handle and a small blade. Both of these should be in the hammer, right? Yes. We have hammer. We can make this, no problem. Invalid input. I didn't even put anything in. Handle. Iron. Craft. And a small blade. Small blade. Blade. There it is. I wish I could get rid of that infinity thing. If anyone knows how to delete or get rid of that, let me know. Need roll bender for heat filament. Do you have a water storage tank? I do not have a water storage tank. I'm not sure how I store water or what I need to do for that exactly, Black Rabbit. It is something that I need to work on, is better water, because I'm just making it right now. Is there actually an item called a water storage tank? If it was a water storage tank, I would guess it would be with the soldering iron to kind of solder it together maybe, or the welder. Let's take a look at the welder. I don't see it there. Water storage type tank. Circuit breaker, conveyor belts. I do not see a water storage tank, Black Rabbit. I'm not sure. Rivet gun would also make sense. It could be one of these items here. Distress beacon, battery charger, pump. It might be out of one of these units. That's a boiler. I'm not sure, because I need the roll bender for the boiler. That's what I've been trying to work on that for. This is the electrolyzer. Allows for purification of water, resulting in water that can meet your survival needs. This is another item that we were making of, but we need the roll bender for the heat element. Evaporator. It's also, again, that. So, I mean, as far as I'm aware, I need this roll bender before I can do a lot of stuff. But if this water storage tank, Black Rabbit, is something that I should work on sooner, let me know, because I could work on it. Or if it's available. Distiller allows the creation of one or more new materials from one or more other materials. That's the most vague answer in the world. Need the heat element. So I need the roll bender. That's all there is to it. Yes, use iron. Oh, use iron for what? I'm not sure exactly what you mean there. Utility knife. Blade. I mean, I'm using iron for just about everything at this point, but I'm not sure about the water storage tank, what you mean by that. All right. Utility knife. Now we have a new utility knife. Let's put it... I wish I had another slot. Look for storage tank under assembly tool. Okay. Storage tank. Storage tank. Able to store large quantities of liquids and gases, must be placed on a tile and can be connected to a pipe network. Soldering iron, soldering iron, soldering iron. So that doesn't seem that hard to build. I'm not sure what it will do for me. Is there any specific tricks? I mean, does it automatically create water? I guess I should build one and find out. I use the soldering iron for all these tools. I just made a new soldering iron, which is great. Hello, Mars 1. Welcome. If you're not familiar, we're on server 29, trying to work on finishing our roll bender. No need for pipe network yet, okay? So let me just take a look. At this. So here's our valve. So let me just look again. So we need 2 valves and a medium tank. Okay. We're just getting a little idea here from Black Rabbit on making a new item. So we have our valves. Small axle. And I do appreciate everyone that comes out to watch the videos, has helped me out, assist me. You know, there's so much to do. I wish there was, you know, a million hours in a day sometimes to spend all the time on here, but it's just not possible. Hello, it's going well. I've made a lot of our tools that we need. I'm just trying out a new item here, the water storage tank, trying to see what it can do for me. It might be the ultimate tool for water. I'm not sure exactly, but Black Rabbit recommended it, so we're going to make one real quick. Small axle and a small disc. And if I remember right, utility knife, and I'm not sure where the small disc is saying that it needs to be made from, but we can find it. That's weird, it's not showing up for that. Alright, the other item was The tank. Of course, my mind went blank trying to figure this out to remember what it was. It's a medium tank. So let's check out the medium tank. Here it is. So we just need 3 sheets. Do we have sheets already? We're running out of power. I have lots of power and storage though. So medium tank, medium sheets. Just double check medium sheets. So let's go in here. If anyone knows how to delete the infinity thing, well, let me know. I'm definitely annoyed with that all the time. Let's make calculator hammer, I think, for the disk. Okay. That's what I was thinking as well, and I can see it right there. I just can't remember if I need something else to complete the process or if it just makes it automatically. So 35 times by, let's just do 4 of them. So I want 140. Craft them. So we'll make that. And then we'll need the disk. Small disk. Craft. You can make it. Alright. Give me iron for a disk. Greater than 5. Sure. Craft. And we need the small axle and such. I didn't see what that needed. I think it needs something. That the utility knife, the axle. So utility knife, the small axle, small rod. Do we already have a rod? I try to keep extras. Nope. Hose. The iron tool's been holding up compared to the old tools. So far so good. I just made an iron welder, and that's, one of the biggest tools we use a ton of. So I am interested to get into that one and really see exactly, how that works. Let's make 2 of these. We're gonna need 48. 48. Just trying to make a couple extra things, figuring that they'll be used later on. Power is running low. I know, but we're trying to make things here. All right. 50 tools to craft 1 item is in process. So, small axle, we have it here. Let's make 1. Craft. And then the small, okay, that's taking a little bit to craft. Small disc we crafted. So if we go back to 4, the valve should have, we need 2 of these. Did I just kind of forgot about that. We need 2. So go back. That's why we made our extra. Rod. Craft. And we'll need 1 more disc. So small disc. This one. Small disc. Give me another one. Try taking the hammer off the toolbar to see if it resets the counter. Like the damage or the... Didn't reset anything for me or look different. I wonder if that's a glitch that some people have seen where if you take it off and you put it back, it sometimes resets the used infinity counter. Oh, the infinity counter. Gotcha. That, no, still is there. It's kind of weird. All right, back to... Did we make 2 axles? I think we did. Yes, we got 2 discs. Power is really running low, so let's grab some power out of one of our storage boxes with many. I think it's down here, further down than this, but let's check here. Here's a bunch of suit batteries. We're going to be a little dangerous here. We'll take out, put back in. There we are. We're going to have to go soon and charge up a lot of batteries, but until then, we're going to just keep going as much as we can. All right. Valves, we want 2 of these. 2. Axles. Discs. Craft 2. You can stop the infinity counter if you break between crafting. Not sure what you mean break between crafting. Or just if you cancel it. Maybe that's what he means. I'm game to try that. I wonder if we just go in here. Yes. Craft. Cancel. Aha! Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. That is nice. Good to know. Thank you for the little tip. I've done it before one other time where I remember being able to fix that, but yeah, it's just kind of a pain. All right, so we have our storage tank. We have our valves. Now we need to work on the tank part, the medium tank. Or the welder. Huh, interesting. Never noticed that before. I wonder if the resources are exactly the same. Tank. What's the soldering iron? Now I feel that I'm going to forget what size the tank it was supposed to be. Medium. Medium tank. Here we are. We should have made the sheets for that. There we are. Just about finished with our side project here, but it might be the best thing in the world. Okay. 2 valves, 1 medium tank. Hopefully, it didn't say it takes power, so I think we'll be okay there for a moment, since power is messed up. Just 1. And that one. And that. Storage tank. Craft. A new item. We've never made it before. We've never seen it before. I really have no idea what it does. But, whoa, it's pretty good size, actually. Where to place it? Storage tank. I want to keep that space open for something big. I'm just thinking maybe in the corner over here. If I can still reach the storage boxes, fine. Aha. And I still should be able to reach the storage boxes fine. Yep. That's why I want them like that. So, it looks kind of ugly. So, do I just put water in here? Does it do anything specifically? I'm not sure. It just says able to store large quantities of liquids and gases, must be placed on a tile and can be connected to a pipe network. Move water over. Okay, so just the normal water. I don't have any here. Did I put it in this storage box? Nope. I got water in a storage box somewhere. Not a lot, there's a bit. Okay. E. Did we crash? No. Water. Okay, that's nice, at least for our weight. Is that just what it pretty much is for, is just to help conserve storage space and boxes and stuff? That's what I'm guessing. I wonder, can we put oxygen in there? It just said liquids. Here's more water. If you hook the storage tank up to a gas reclaimer, you can collect oxygen. Ah, that sounds nice. Oxygen's running low. We have lots of it though. Biggest thing we're going to deal with is power. So there's oxygen, there's water, none in there. I am game just for literally the availability to save some more storage space out of other areas. We didn't look at actually the overall water or volume that it can hold. That is something that I want to go back and look at. But I figured I'd grab any extra water that I have, put it in there first. Kind of a little interesting accessing it. So it doesn't lit. Oh, here's a carry weight. So 41,000. It's not huge. It's smaller than I expected. Probably a feed tank for the water using machines. Yeah. I expected it to hold more. I really did. I was expecting it to be able to hold at least what I hold, more or less, for volume wise. It's not quite as good that way, but I still am actually very happy to have it just so I can save some space. And I want to harvest a lot of water. I need to get that going. So we have all of our tools ready to go now since we made our welder. That was just a little side project. I have my list here for my roll bender, and I think we made a few of these items. You connect it to a boiler also later. Okay. Which I have this that I want to turn into the boiler once we get the roll bender done to make the other items, to make them the other items. This one I have not really looked into. There are some other items in here and they all seem like they take... I know I wanted to convert this into an arc welder, but I can't make this item because I need the roll bender. But our welder could be fine for the time being. So I have some plans and I have these frames here, but it's hard to actually convert these frames into things. So we've made axles before. That should be pretty easy to do. They may add higher tier tanks later to hold more. For a first tier tank should be good, and you could have many of them hooked up. True, yeah, we could definitely... It wasn't that difficult to build. We could make a whole line of them. So we need axles, and we needed to make the large and the medium. We'll start with that, because we just made those recently. So as far as I'm aware, I need the medium rods. Only 2 of those, because it seemed like a medium rod made a medium axle, if I'm correct. And then a large. I'm not sure where that one is. We're going to have to look that up. Let's take a look here. I think that was it right there. The large axle, though, I'm not sure about the large axle at all. That's really weird. Okay, we're going to need to go back in there and take a look at it. Craft. Maybe it is through the welder. It's my best guess for a large axle. Doesn't list large anywhere here either. Okay, let's go back and look. Large axle utility knife. Okay. Is anyone else seeing the problem that I'm seeing? Possibly the lathe. I don't have a lathe. So are we gonna have to turn this into a lathe first before we can make a roll bender? I guess that's gonna be the case. I mean, we're gonna have to make the lathe. I figured we could make the roll bender. Everything said that it was in the right areas. It says utility knife, but the utility knife cannot make a large axle. So the roll bender is once again put on hold. I think I've been trying to get this thing completed for 4 episodes now, and it seems like it's never gonna happen. I'm not sure why. Just because you try to make a couple things and you need other items. Now, the biggest thing with the lathe, do we need power? I'm sure we do. Yes, it requires energy. So we will have to figure out the power situation. So let's see here. Medium rod. Let's write down these items just so we can start making them. Small spike. Easy. Medium rod. Easy. The machine casing is even pretty easy as well. Machine casing. I was really just hoping that we could make that roll bender and be able to push on through a lot of items. I mean, yeah, I'll want to make all these items later, but I just was hopeful that I can make the roll bender because that was the main item that was holding me up, it seemed like, from a lot of other items. Medium power socket. An automatic blade. I feel that something else in here is going to hold me up. Then I'm going to have to go back another step to then go forward. A precision cutter. It's crafted by the welder. Let's take a look at it, I guess. Precision cutter. Okay, so the machine casing, welder, the hammer, of course, the hammer, the welder. So let's take a look at the welder real quick. The precision cutter was a very interesting item that I saw. I just want to know if I can even make it or if I should even bother. So here it is. Oh, an arm. No, we can't make motors as far as I'm aware. So forget that. Scratch out of the list. The automatic blade was the next item that I saw that I was thinking I've never seen it, and I'm a little concerned with trying to make it. Automatic blade, a small one. Here it is. So we need the arm. Dang it. I was thinking the other one was complex. So small arm and a small blade. You should be able to make motors with the welder. Okay, yeah, I probably can. I think there was just some stuff that was semi-complex or not. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and look. Might just be that I was going, huh, that looks way more complicated. So I need the machine casing again. So I need our 4 medium sheets and 2 medium rods. All right, let's take a look at this arm. Small arm. Here it is. Okay, that's pretty easy. I can live with that. So 2 small rods and 1 small sphere. I wrote spear. Sphere. There we are. The rotors need medium blades crafted by the metal press. Yeah, the metal press. And that's the item that I don't have yet, is the metal press. And I thought I needed the roll bender to make the metal press. So it was like one thing into another that I needed to work on. All right. The power socket. Let's take a look. Is there a size? Yes, medium power socket. Is it up here? I might be blind. There's just down below. Did it say a medium power socket? That's weird. Or maybe I just wrote medium next to it. So I need another box, which means we need like another 4 sheets or something. So medium box. Power. It's running low. Small ring. And wire. I don't know if you guys write everything down, but the lists are insane. You have the metal press. It's just unpowered. Yeah, maybe that's right. I do have the metal press, but it's unpowered. Correct. Well, that's what we made over there, was a metal press. Durr. I just have to figure out power. And the problem with figuring out power is at the moment, every time we touch power, it crashes the server. And if we crash the server at this point, we're not going to make any progress. And I'd rather try to do that off camera so you guys don't have to try to live through it and deal with all the crap. All right. We have a whole bunch of parts. I need power. I'm just thinking of grabbing another battery, swapping it out for the time being. We're going to have a million batteries. We're going to need to go charge up sooner than later. But let's see what we can get crafted here. I have a whole list of parts. I'm just going to go, I think, a little overkill on some of these like medium sheets and stuff because I constantly am using them for everything. So why not? Sure, 700 sounds great. So we'll craft up 20 sheets. Then we'll go to the small or the medium rods too. Of course, with this we have to wait. You know, while we actually craft this stuff, we could probably go over and grab battery power. How heavy are we? A little bit. Let's see. I'm just thinking it's a great opportunity actually to go over, charge up batteries, and make sure that we're gonna survive for a little while. So we'll let that craft, and we're gonna start moving over, and hopefully not get hit by a meteorite. I could craft a little, or I could charge a little bit of stuff off the ceiling. You know, I was also thinking of going over to my neighbor's house and just borrowing some power off of him. I'm just not sure if his machine is still powered, if it's a server issue, or if it's my issue. It also depends on if he closed his door fully and locked it. They said they were either working on... Why wait? You made 3 iron hammers yesterday. Yeah, that's true. I could use more iron hammers and I could craft stuff a little faster. Okay, man, you convinced me. But batteries are good too. Yeah, I know. I'm going to need batteries. So, let's go back in here. Let's hopefully not die. Medium rod. 4 sounds like a, 6 actually sounds like a better number. Okay, 8. I know. 8 sounds even better. We'll just craft it all. We'll have so much leftover materials around, we'll be going crazy. But our neighbor has 1 solar panel up here, but it's been charging his battery bank possibly well, possibly not well. I don't want to use his power. I'd feel bad if he got on and all of a sudden he wanted or needed battery. Ooh, these are close. If he needed that assistance and we had used it all, I would feel bad. Okay, back into our next hammer. We need 2 small rods. 2 small rods. Oh, before we do that, 4. Yeah. Question is, are we going to be able to use like all 6,000 plus of that iron that we have here? We have more obviously around. Let's pick up some boxes also just because, we're going to need, ooh, nice, drinking water. One of my favorite things to pick up. I did craft a bunch though, which is great. So we have some availability. All right, this one hammer is done. Switching hammers. 5 spheres. I did not write down a size, unfortunately. I think it's a small sphere, but I don't really want to just make that. Ugh, that's a bad idea. We need the medium box. We cannot make the box here. Can we make it out of this tool? Okay, let's try to make 2 medium boxes. How about that? Put some sheets in. Put some sheets in. Put some sheets in. Craft. We might need more boxes, but we'll start with that for now. Alright. Then we'll figure out exactly what other materials we forgot on our way, size-wise. Alright, the magical life-saving unit. We have so many batteries. It's not a bad thing. This is a good thing to have all these batteries. That's all of them, right? Yep. Now charge. Oh yeah. Living the life. 5 fully charged batteries and some radiation pills and everything. Now, do we have any oxygen? Nope. We have plenty back at base, so I'm not crazy worried about it. I'm sure this storage box will probably have some in it. There's another storage box up there. But I want to get back to my work that I'm doing here. I'm not too worried about the little stuff that I don't need. Nice. Now we're finding radiation pills. Yesterday we went running around everywhere, couldn't find a radiation pill for the life of me. Today they seem to be the item to find. So let's get back to base really quickly here. I know, look at this quick. We're sprinting right now. Also, another little check. So I died yesterday, and last time I checked, my body was still sitting out here. It's going to be the body that will always haunt us forever. We'll see if it's still here. I'm really curious. I'm even more curious just to see if it will ever disappear or if it's just going to stay around forever. And if that's the case, if there used to be all these other colonists and people, why aren't their bodies around? I'm sure they, didn't just magically disappear. I'm not seeing it so far. I can't remember exactly the spot it was. Thought it was somewhere in here-ish area. Maybe it's gone. Little lag. Unless it disappeared because of lag. I'm not seeing it. I think it disappeared. I think it was just right here. So it is gone. Unless we're still lagging, but I don't see the lag. So yeah, the body was just right there. It is gone finally. It took way longer than I expected. It's been there for quite a while. But it's weird also that it just randomly disappeared now. So I'm not sure what changed. Oxygen? Okay, there we go. Drinking water. Let's take some of these and put them in here. Don't need to have this many on us for sure. Put one in inventory. 5. Nice. We'll put the drinking water back. All right. Now, food would be the other item. We did collect some. Oh, we even have more drinking water? Can we stack it? Item is overweight. Okay, don't like to be that in there. That's fine. Can we put the radiation pills in? Nice. Alright. So we got a couple boxes. We can make our casing at a bare minimum. We need to put our tools back now. So we have a soldering iron. Of course, let's try to use the tools we've been using, so we're not just wasting. Hammer. Let's put the hammer back. We did not put a soldering iron back. Soldering iron's just not taking much damage. And the welder? Alright. Lathe. It feels so different that we've moved on to like this whole other machine. Been trying to work on the other one so much. Alright. We made some stuff, but we definitely didn't make everything. So there's one. Did we make a spike? Did not make a spike. Okay. Let's go in and make a spike real quick. Small spike. Here it is right here. Just one's fine with me. We could craft a whole bunch of them. We'll need them later, but we're just going to stick here. If we can get this one tool done, I will feel like we've made a big progress here. Alright, so now I have these last few machines. So let's go into the welder and look at the machine casing. I think I made everything for that. It's down towards the bottom. Machine casing. Up right above it. Okay, did we make the extra rod? Yes, medium rod. Medium rod. And sheets. Come on. There we go. Okay. Part number 3 is done. Wherever it'll be. Should be right there when it gets done. It's taking a moment. There we are. Oh, we're getting closer. the automatic blade and the power socket. So let's look at the power socket. See, it does say a medium power socket. That is so weird because when we go in here, there is just a power socket, not a medium. And I don't know if I've just not noticed it before, but I don't know why it would say medium, but we just have a power socket. So we're just making a power socket. Did we make a box? Yes, we did. I thought I made a box. All right, now the drill. So we need the drill for that and the hammer for the wire. Did we make extra wire? No. So the drill will be for the ring. So let's pull that down into here. And let's just go real quick. We'll make some wire. Let's make 4. I kind of have a feeling that I shouldn't make so much wire. Just because I think later on we're going to make wire out of better materials. I don't know if it matters so much for tools like this that are, part of a whole big thing. But I think later on when we actually run wiring, I'll want to just make my wire out of a very specific material to make it last and be as good as possible. So, outlet, we have our wire. Let's move this up. Move this up. Try to organize a little bit. Okay, it's not organized at all. We got a big hole there. Now we need the ring. So we got the drill. Small ring, if I remember right. Small ring. Small ring. Here it is. We need a disc. So we need a small disc. We'll make that in the hammer. Small disc. There we go. Are you sure? No, I don't want to delete it. There we are. Give me one of those. We're getting close. It is definitely a process, though. I mean, if you haven't got the idea, it has taken us so much just to even now. I mean, this tool is a little bit easier than the roll bender, but it's taken us so much just to craft this stuff and get it all going. Oh, it didn't like that ring. Uh-oh. Oh, we need the ring. That's right. Got a little carried away there. I was getting all excited. I thought I had the stuff available. There we go. I was thinking that I had a hardness or malleability or some sort of an issue there, but I'm glad I didn't. I just skipped one too many steps. You can do it. And success. All right. Now we have a ring. I feel like I should have made like 20 of these power sockets. Just because I think every machine's going to take one constantly. Okay, we got that. Let's go back to our machine now. We have the power socket. Okay, I liked it. Now, the automatic blade. Small. Automatic blade. Small. Alright, so we need a blade, a small blade, not a big deal. Small blade. There we are. Super easy. The arm is going to be the difficult part. Okay. The arm is crafted by the welder, and it needs to be a small arm, which is fine. So we need 2 rods. Did we make extras? Did we? Yes, we did. We were smart. All right. But the small sphere is the item that we did not make. Oh, and our hammer just broke. We could repair it, or we'd just swap it out for a new one. I think we're just going to swap it out for now. We can repair it super easily. Small sphere. Here it is. Oh, we're getting really close, actually. This is faster and easier than I expected to make this. Slowly but surely, we're making progress. All right, now our sphere. Craft that. So now we have the arm And I can't remember what we're making. The automatic blade. Okay. The automatic blade. I was like, it's right next to it. So we should have an arm and the blade. So there's the blade. And, oh, there's our arm. Cool. Craft. Oh, we might make it, everyone. All right. Now, unfortunately, as we've talked about before, we need power. But at least we can also see this new magnificent tool. Craft. Oh, there it is. Oh, see, it's facing. I wish they would kind of give you an idea how things would face, because everything's facing sideways now. It's not bad though. I think it's a glitch the power socket works. It could be. It's hard to say, but this is a cool looking machine. I do like it. I do a lot of metalworking and woodworking, and it definitely is very much, a little bit of a different lathe, but very much a lathe. So if we hit E, we have axles. Do we have large axles? Ah, Mark II. Ah, there it is. There is our item that we could not make before. So now we have cogs. Now we have blades. Okay, so good. This is going to make us have progress. The only progress problem now that I have is I have to make another framework to make the roll bender, and we'll probably put it over there. But I need this tool to make it. I need the hammer, and the hammer has no power. And I have to adjust electrical. And to do that, I'm going to crash the server a bunch of times. So, I think we're going to end this here for today, guys, because at this point I need to mess with electrical. And if I mess with electrical with you guys online, you're going to see the server crash a whole bunch of times. And it's going to get really boring. And I'm going to get really bored of it too. I mean, if I could get out of it, I would be more than happy. If it would just work magically, it'd be the greatest thing in the world. But it's not going to happen. So I'm going to end it here. If you guys did appreciate some information, or if you just appreciate the long crafting process to make a new tool, definitely hit the thumbs up button. Share these videos if you have a friend that would like to come over and watch. If you wouldn't mind, take the opportunity to subscribe to my channel. I'll keep bringing a new video each and every day. Wait, the lathe powered, or did you remove the cable up top? Did it say it was powered? Nope, it's not powered. I tried to mess with some of the cable up top earlier, and it just would crash the server. So, as I was saying, I do appreciate everyone for watching. I will go up here now, though. Let's grab the crowbar. You'll see, whoops. What? Come on. Sometimes this flying thing, it's not the most stable or easygoing. I don't know why. I don't know what we're running into. Is it reading us like we're in the building still? A ramp would be great. All I want is a ramp so I can walk upstairs. Doesn't want to fly at all. It's like I'm holding spacebar. It just does not want to let me get on the roof. That is really weird. Well, let's try from distance. Well, go for it. What do you let me get on the roof? Like, what the heck? Oh, there we go. Okay. So I came up here, make tile steps to hop up. Yeah, I'm agreeing. I was hoping there'd be like a ramp and it'd be easier. So I did come up here to play around a little bit. So the first time I took out a lot of this wiring and I crashed the server, it reset, it rebuilt it all. So then I picked up this item and I moved it over here. I even picked up this last solar panel and moved it around just to try to see if I could get anywhere. It just says 0 energy supplied. So, but, I'm going to just crash the server here because we're trying to make progress. And I'm pretty much done with the episode for today. If this magically works and we can get all this picked up, I will be super impressed. But I'm guessing that really shortly and quickly it's just going to be crashed and done. And we'll be back to square one. So, as I was saying, I know that we were talking about the power stuff and that it is likely. Did we crash already? No, maybe not. It is likely that yes, it might read and register power drop over a while, but it has 107 input. Yep, yep, yep. So I see this 107 energy, but I think that's just the amount. See, here's current energy. I'm not sure which one. I guess let's charge up the battery. So we have 107 here and 4800 here. What happens if we charge the battery? Or did we crash the server already? I'm guessing we crashed the server already. Yep, we did. We crashed the server. So, as I was saying, I need to mess around with power. I need to get it figured out. But at this point, it's just going to keep crashing the server and it's going to keep crashing the game. And it's not going to make it possible for the moment. So I'm going to try to play around with it with you guys not here watching, see if I can get it to work, and then I'll just bring everyone back and show here's what I did to make it work, and here's how everything is going. Until then, though, I'm just going to let you guys not have to worry about that because it's going to be lots of problems. It's going to take forever to deal with it. If you didn't see my poor body there tucked in the sand, you can go back to the beginning of the episode. It's really kind of funny. I'm surprised that it did actually end up disappearing. But thank you all again for coming out to watch. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be bringing you a new episode. And also, we started up a new ARC series, our server series mixture. I did record a little bit last night on it. I saw a bunch of my friends are on right now. It looks like just starting out everything. Probably going to jump over to them. I might do a little bit of live streaming if you guys would like to see that. If you would not, then I'll probably just do some different videos of it and I'll start just posting them up kind of on the side. So, bummer, but I really hope they fix the wiring crash. Thanks for streaming. Always fun to watch. Have a great day. If you pick up the tile that the wires are on, you will not crash the server. Yeah, I was thinking of that too. I just have a good number of tiles to pick up and stuff to do. So it's definitely an option of mine. Thanks for the tip, Mars one. I'll probably do that. So until then, we'll catch you guys all later. I might, as I said, just switch over and stream some of the ARC server at this point. I have recorded a little bit, which I kind of wanted to show, but it's barely any information. So just building my first square box. So until then, have a great day, guys. Thanks for coming over to watch. See you soon. Hopefully tomorrow.